Shanisha Simmons, and basically, I design clothes. I custom make everything that I do, and it's basically called Creations by Sean. And one of the reasons why my logo is purple is because of to bring lupus awareness. So basically, that's a little bit of background.
Can you kind of let them know what lupus is?
Well, lupus is an autoimmune disease, and it can affect different people different ways. As far as me, mine has been not aggressive for a while, but when it gets bad, it gets bad. But I know a lot of people right now who has lupus who are at the point where they can't even get out the bed in the daytime, or they can't feed themselves, they can't bathe themselves. It's basically makes you really weak, like your joints and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the thing that harms people the most is not the lupus itself, but everything that with the lupus attacks.
Yeah.
So when it gets to the heart, you can have something else, your kidneys, something else. So basically, that's what lupus is.
Yeah, and like she said, you know, everybody's body reacts differently. You know what I'm saying? It's like your body is fighting itself. I know it has something to do with your blood cells literally fighting against each other. Like, for instance, my grandmother doesn't have an immune system due to lupus. So that means that when you get sick, it's highly likely that you get really sick just off of anything. You know what I'm saying? Or she was mentioning, like, you know, your strength is different every day. You know, some days you literally can't get up out the bed. Some days, I know one of my best friends, she say some days she's literally crawling on the floor to the bathroom. Like, lupus is so major, and it needs some more awareness brought into it, because people don't understand what it does to people's body. So that's why that for me, that's the most inspirational part of what this interview was going to be, because she's doing everything that she's doing on top of fighting lupus. I want you to dig a little bit more. I want you to let them know some of the things that you've had to experience just with lupus alone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was diagnosed with lupus at the age of 7, and I'm 25 now, so that's a long time.
Very long time.
So what I've endured during that is a lot of hospital stays, a lot of surgeries. Like I said before, lupus affects other things too in your body, so it affected my kidneys. So I do dialysis treatments as well 3 times a week. I could say, as far as the backstory, I started designing because it kept me busy during those long hospital stays, and when I was sick and couldn't do anything. So that's when I started making like jewelry and stuff. And then one day, basically, I made something, and my sister was like, "You're good, you should try to sell it." So basically, I made a couple of pieces, tried them out, and now I'm here.
Yeah, so I think that's dope. So since you've been on your journey, you know, just as an entrepreneur, what has been the best part?
The best part about my journey have been the people I connect with, different people that you talk to that's in the same industry or in different type of businesses, the people you connect with and their situations too. You know, everybody's story is different, so it's good to hear other people's stories too for motivation.
Contrast, what would you say has been like a hurdle, and how did you overcome it?
I could say some of the hurdles have been, like I said, the getting sick part and getting to the point where I don't feel like doing nothing, or being just too tired to do anything, or my clients having to wait a little bit longer for stuff because I'm not feeling well. So
and how did you overcome that?
I always communicated with them and told them what was going on, and they were always understanding.
That's somebody out there right now, especially if they fighting for their life. You know what I'm saying? And even if that's not the case, and they're just hesitant to follow in their dreams, what type of advice would you give them?
My advice would be to always go for it. No matter if you have doubts or not, because you never know where, just like me, just making a bracelet where that'll bring you or where that'll take you.
Yeah.
Always give it, your best shot. As long as you know you gave it your best, then, you can always try again.
For sure.
My advice would be, if anyone is dealing with this type of disease, I believe the best thing that has kept me motivated or unsick, I should say, because I haven't had a lupus flare. A lupus flare is when you get, start getting the symptoms and all that type of stuff. I haven't had a flare in years now.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the best
that's awesome.
reason I can say that has happened is because I stayed busy.
Yeah.
I stayed really busy.
That's inspiring.
I, besides clothing that I make, I'm also in nursing school. So that keeps me energizing and busy too. And, I could say even people that I know with lupus who are busy, they're much more healthier.
Yes.
They're less sick. I know my grandmother has lupus, and she would go out to her farm and take care of her horses all the time. And that keeps her healthy. And when she doesn't go out, you can tell, because she's much more sicker. She's much more in the bed.
Right.
She's much more not feeling good. So when she's out there active, she's doing great. And that's how we know, like, Granny, you haven't been out to the farm, have you? You haven't been doing your job.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's what's up. That's amazing advice. That's amazing advice. And like I said, that's just so inspirational. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's just inspiration. That just touched me. So 2 questions left. If it's one person out there or one organization that you would like to collaborate with that you haven't had the opportunity to, who would that be?
If I could, I would want to collaborate maybe with the Lupus Foundation.
Okay.
Or something like that. Just to bring more awareness about it, because a lot of people don't know about it. They don't know what it is. And the number one thing I get a lot of time is, I thought that was an old people's disease. I thought you get that at an old age. And I'm like, no, I got diagnosed when I was 7, so a lot of kids do have lupus.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's funny that you say that, because it's actually rare for older people to get it. You know what I'm saying? It's usually one that does develop at a younger age. And I remember my friend who's fighting lupus as well, she was saying that most people with lupus don't live past 22. But y'all still pushing. You know what I'm saying? And that's so exciting to me. So, man, that's so dope. The last question is, what do you want the world to remember you as?
I want the world to remember me as somebody that's supportive, somebody that's creative, somebody that always was different and wasn't scared to show how different she is, somebody that's brave, stuff like that.
That's what's up.
Eventually an awesome nurse that'll be able to relate to the patients that have lupus and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things of why I'm doing nursing, is because I hated when the doctors told me, do this, take this. You have to take this. You have to do this.
Yeah.
This is going to feel like this. And then when the stuff happened, it wasn't nothing like it.
Right.
It was always something. I was like, how could you tell somebody to take this, or this is going to feel like this, when you never went through it?
Right.
And I feel like I'll have that special connection with people to be able to say, well, you have to do this.
Yeah.
Because I know for sure why, and this and this and that. So.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I love that. I love that, because you're absolutely right. You know what I mean? can't nobody tell you how it's gonna feel unless they done been through it. You know what I mean? And once again, lupus is just one of those soft spots that people really don't know about. They really, I think they underestimate it in a sense. And it's just not enough awareness. It's just not enough awareness being brought to it. So I appreciate you taking the time out to do this interview with me.
Thank you.
Is there anything that you want to let your viewers know besides where they can find you? Because you're gonna do that next. Is there anything else that you want to, a message that you want to put out there?
Well, a message that I would like to put out is eventually for my next moves, I would like to put together a lupus awareness fashion show, and I would like to do that in May. So if anybody have any type of connections or anything that can help me out or where to start, inbox me, please.
All right.
And eventually I want to do my first shoot with like a photo shoot with some of my clothing, and I wanted to involve my two sisters who have always supported me.
Okay.
And so like a trio type thing. My sister does hair, the other one model, and then I create clothes. So we kind of want to collab.
Okay.
So those are like my next things that I want to do.
Yeah, for sure. You made that, didn't you?
Yep, I made this jacket.
Okay. Here, we can get it. Yeah. That's cute. That's cute. That is so tight.
First to match.
Yeah. Y'all see this? You made? Girl, that's what it do.
Visit my business page.
For sure.
Guys.
For sure.
Oh, one more thing I wanted to say.
Go ahead.
Also, one of the things that I wanted to do when making my clothing, I wanted to make pieces that you won't see in the stores. Not down to nobody that has pieces that are in the stores, but because we are different. Everybody is different in their own ways. I wanted my line to represent something different too. And I have like a lot of stuff that you will not see in stores.
Right. That's what it do. Very, 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 very inspiring. And I think Creations by Sean is like right on, because it is. You're very creative, creative, and so different. So I think that's perfect for sure, for sure. Y'all make sure to go hit her up, visit the business page, like her page on Facebook. Thank y'all for tuning in again. Make sure you like, make sure you love. Can I see some more hearts before we get up off of here? I see some already. Look at y'all. Man, y'all just keep showing love and make sure that this video gets out there, because we need to bring more awareness to lupus, and this is to inspire you guys. Again, anybody out there hesitant to following their dreams, man, you just have a few excuses, or you feel like you can't do it, man.
If I can do it, you can definitely do it.
If she can do it, I'm telling you, we can do it. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man, and I love y'all, and we're gonna see y'all later.
Thank you.
Peace.